What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers. At least that's what your mom calls me. So, yeah, we got to get to another fan theory for Smash Bros. It's kind of interesting, just because Smash speculation. So let's talk about it. So, this fan theory is claiming that they know one of the final two characters. How often have we heard that? Every single time. And pretty much they're always wrong. But again, Smash speculation is one of the funnest, more fun parts, more fun aspects of Smash Bros, right? Speculating the next character, whether it's base roster or DLC, whatever it might be. It's fun to think about that. So this, the theory, to kind of shrink it down, the theory is basically saying that Master Chief is going to be one of the final two characters. Now hold on before anybody says we can't have two Microsoft reps in one pass. That's not a rule. Nintendo hasn't said that. Sakurai hasn't said that. So unless they come out and say it, that's not really rule. Again, fan rules, there's nothing to fan rules. But setting that aside, apparently, if this fan theory is to be believed, Master Chief is the one coming. So, and again, doesn't say he's going to be number 10. It says he's very likely to be 10 or 11. Maybe, I guess. I would love Master Chief. I'm a fan. I would love to see that. So there's this whole thing, this Ed guy on Twitter. Basically, these insiders started hearing chatter about some sort of Nintendo and Xbox crossover, which is, or some sort of, not a crossover, but a, coming to get up some sort of partnership on something pretty big. And this Ed dude on Twitter basically says, the cat seems to be out of the bag for Nintendo and Xbox, and he's referring to people are hearing about this, and it's going to, something's coming to this, and we'll hear more about it in the fall. And of course, in the fall, that's what, September roughly, and you know what's in September roughly? If we're gonna go by timeline here real quick for Smash reveals potentially, next character's probably coming in June, and then give it a couple months after that for the last supposed character in the fall time roughly. So I guess that could kind of work out. I mean, it all depends on when the last character for Fighter Pass 2 does get released, but if it's in the fall, well then I guess this has a little bit of credibility to it. But here's the thing, these insiders, so here's the dude on Twitter, right? He said something, the truth is out, Nintendo Switch. This is referring to a picture actually of Phil Spencer himself. I think I have the picture right here. There we go. Perfect. So here's a picture of Phil, and he's got a bunch of stuff on his gaming shelf behind him. And what's interesting about this picture, this supposed picture, everything on Phil's shelf is supposedly a hint at something that's coming in the future. And if you look on the shelf, he's got quite a bit of things. He's got he's got some figurines. He's got, looks like some controllers. There's looks like some game discs back there, but everything supposedly is for some type of hint at something coming in the future. And here's another picture, the exact same shelf. I think it pretty much matches, one for one. Everything from one picture is in the other, except for one major difference. The newest picture, there's a Nintendo Switch. Hopefully you'll see that, but there's a Nintendo Switch on his shelf, seemingly hinting at something between Nintendo and Xbox. So again, just because something might be in the works with Nintendo and Xbox, it doesn't have to mean a Smash character. I would love it to be Master Chief, but it doesn't have to mean a Smash character, okay? I know the Smash community always gets up in arms, right? Hey, everything has to be related to Smash Bros. Somehow. But then again, no, it doesn't. So the thing is, what could it actually be? What are these insiders hearing, right? Well, I think a very obvious frontrunner for choice for the speculation could actually be Xbox Game Pass coming to Nintendo. And this article, I should link all this in the description if anybody wants to read it. But yes, it says there would be plenty of beneficial reasons for Microsoft to bring Game Pass to the Switch. But it's hard to say whether or not Nintendo would see that as a benefit. But, I mean, I think they could. They could partner on quite a few games. Like Xbox and Nintendo, over the past couple of years, have built a very good relationship, right? They're not competing with each other because they're both in the same market of game consoles. but they're both doing different things, and that's what I love about the two. You know, they're willing to work with each other. They're willing to do all these things, right? Here's a few examples, right? Microsoft has brought games like Ori and the Blind Forest, brought Minecraft to the Switch. We also got Banjo-Kazooie in Smash Bros. We got Steve from Minecraft in Smash Bros. As well. They've done Cuphead. Microsoft was pretty responsible for helping get Cuphead onto the Nintendo Switch as well. So they've had a really good relationship, and something else that could be coming in the pipeline could be Game Pass. But there's always the possibility there could be one more character. Now, I know Xbox has been recently trying to break into the Japanese market, and they've been trying to gobble up some Japanese studios and games, and they're really trying to, make an impact in Japan. It's a big market for them. They would love to do that. Now, what would be a really big way for them to do that? Well, why not partner with somebody who's very big in Japan? Nintendo, right? They got their Japan, right? We know they know games. So if Nintendo partners with them, not only could they potentially bring Game Pass to the Switch, but what if this theory about bringing Master Chief to Smash Bros happens, right? Master Chief, maybe they go the route of, again, I'm just speculating here, what if Master Chief is the very last character in Fighters Pass Volume 2? It is their way of saying, all right, here it is. This is going to be it. Final character for Smash. And look, whether you like Master Chief or whether you don't, whether you think Doomslayer should be ahead of him, that's not what I'm here to argue. Master Chief himself would be a internet-breaking thing. Microsoft's version of Mario, their number one character, is now playable in a Nintendo-owned game, where he gets to fight it out with a ton of other Nintendo characters, and he does have a couple of his own pals with Banjo and Steve to help him out. But that would be absolutely huge. That would be a huge announcement that they could potentially save for the fall, like this, or where is it? This one, that this tweet could be hinting at. Something in the fall, Master Chief finishes the Fighters Pass. I can see it happening, but then again, I can see a lot of characters happening in Smash, and so far, a lot of them have not happened. So I'm not jumping to conclusions with this. I'm not saying I believe this, but I'm definitely going to err on the side of I don't believe it, because, again, it's a fan theory, it's fan speculation, and the other thing that really kind of helps lean towards this fan theory is after this initial report of Xbox and Nintendo, supposedly some big announcement in the works, Halo's, is it their Instagram? Yeah, their Instagram account actually happened to post Mario characters in the Halo type style, right? We got Master Chief, Mario Chief. We got Mario Chief. You got Bowser in there. You got the Koopas, the Grunt. You got DK back there. You got Peach Cortana. Yeah, we get it. It was just interesting because it's fan art, and again, yeah, fan art. Sure, it could literally just be the Halo account going, "Hey, this is really cool fan art. I want to display it for people to see." This doesn't have to mean anything for, well, anything. It could literally just be like one of Sakurai's picks of the day. You know how he does that all the time? Those picks don't have to mean anything for future speculation. They're just fun pictures that he takes. Again, those are in-game, and this is fan art, but it's kind of the same idea, right? It doesn't have to mean anything other than, yo, check out this cool picture. Check this out. This is actually pretty awesome, right? Some fan made this, so we're more than happy to show it, right? That's all that could be. But then again, what about the other hand? What if this is kind of saying, yeah, okay, after that report came out where everyone's starting to hear chatter of Nintendo and Xbox working together, oh yeah, here's this fan art of, maybe they're trying to, stoke the flames of this rumor that has been going around. Maybe they're doing it on purpose, or maybe they're just trying to, just go along with it. Because the Xbox, well, I guess this is Halo, so, but Xbox on Twitter at least, they're very witty, they're very friendly, and they're back and forth with so many different companies. It's pretty cool, but it is interesting nonetheless, right? Could Master Chief be on his way to Smash Bros? Like I said, I would love it, but this is a fan theory that is based on Nintendo and Xbox's big announcement being solely about Smash Bros. Now, I know there's a couple years ago there was the Master Chief Collection. It was a rumor that could be coming to the Switch, so maybe that could be a part. I mean, if Game Pass is coming, more than likely, the Master Chief Collection would be on the Switch. And there's always the rumors of some sort of Switch Pro in the works, which could help out as well, because Xbox, they do have games that would not run well on the Nintendo Switch due to hardware and powerful and all that sort of jazz, right? So they would have to come up, and I think it even says it in here somewhere, but if Game Pass were to come to the Switch, it would have to be like a select library to fit the Switch, which games can run on Switch, which games can't work on Switch, so got to take that out. So maybe that's what Nintendo might be toying with. Maybe the idea was pitched. Microsoft says, hey, we'll bring Game Pass, but, due to your console's limitations, you can't get this, and this. And then Nintendo goes, well, those are some really big games, and, that would help really drive, people to subscribe to the Game Pass. So if we don't get those games, then what's the point of us, even putting this on our system? So again, maybe the Switch Pro rumors, maybe, Switch Pro, maybe Xbox kind of knows that this is in the works if they were talking about it, and they're, hey, keep it quiet, don't say anything, but we do have a more powerful system in the works that Game Pass will run much better for, and you can include these better running, better visual quality type games, right? So I don't know. It's an interesting rumor, but again, I'm definitely leaning towards this doesn't have to mean anything for Smash, right? But what a way to actually end it off, though, right? Master Chief gets to finish the Fighters Pass. That could be fun. Like I said, that would be internet breaking. Whether you like the character or not, think he deserves it or not, he is still an internet breaking type of announcement. The gaming world would go crazy, right? I mean, like I said, Microsoft's Mario, or Master Chief, in a Nintendo game, playable, fighting against Mario. Come on. Sign me up. Sign me up. But yeah, that's kind of all I got for this one. A little fan theory. Thought it was at least interesting to kind of touch on. So yeah, that is all I got for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.